Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَهُوَ خَيْرُ الرَّازِقِينَ, and He is the best of providers. Allah ar-Raziq is one who has taken responsibility upon Himself for the provision of His slaves. Allah has decreed provision before creation. Every detail of the provision, the amount, the time, the process, the place, the means are all decreed by Allah ar-Raziq. وَكَأَيٍّ مِّن دَابَّةٍ لَا تَحْمِلُ رِزْقَهَا اللَّهُ يَرْزُقُهَا وَإِيَّاكُمْ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْعَلِيمُ. And so many, a moving, living creature carries not its own provision. Allah provides for it and for you, and He is the all-hearer, the all-knower. Allah ar-Razzaq is the one who is constantly providing for all the creation at all times. Allah knows what each creation needs, so His provision for it is based on His knowledge. Ar-Razzaq provides for the good doer and evil doer, the believer and disbeliever. Therefore, a large amount of this type of provision in the world is not an indication of Allah honoring the slave. Similarly, a small amount of this type of provision is not an indication of Allah disgracing the slave. Richness and poverty, vastness and narrowness in provision are all tests from Allah to differentiate the grateful from the ungrateful and the patient from the impatient. The special provision of Allah is reserved only for the believers in accordance to the level of their belief. This is the provision of the hearts by nourishing them with knowledge and faith. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. And I created not the jinn and mankind, except that they should worship me. مَا أُرِيدُ مِنْهُم مِّن رِزْقٍ وَمَا أُرِيدُ أَن يُطْعِمُونَ. I seek not any provision from them, nor do I ask that they should feed me. إِنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ الرَّزَّاقُ ذُو الْقُوَّةِ الْمَتِينَ. Verily Allah is the all-provider, owner of power, and most strong. The purpose of our creation is to worship Allah. We do not need to stress or worry about our provision, but rather focus on fulfilling this purpose, because the provision is in the hands of Allah, and He will take care of it always. No one will leave this world without being provided the rizq decreed for him. But if we miss out on worship and good deeds, then this will be a cause to great regret. And in the hereafter, what does Allah provide? مَنْ عَمِلَ سَيِّئَةً فَلَا يُجْزَى إِلَّا مِثْلَهَا وَمَنْ عَمِلَ صَالِحًا مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى وَهُوَ مُؤْمِنٌ فَأُولَئِكَ يَدْخُلُونَ الْجَنَّةَ يُرْزَقُونَ فِيهَا بِغَيْرِ حِسَابٍ. Whosoever does an evil deed will not be requited except the like thereof, and whoever does a righteous deed, whether male or female, and is a true believer in the oneness of Allah, such will enter paradise, where they will be provided therein with all things in abundance without limit.